Welcome everybody back to another episode of Buzz in the Box. I'm Mauro Bazzario. Thank you so much for being here with us on this Friday night. Leading off now, we're in our spot, we got, again, Corbin Carroll, who've been talking about a lot recently. He was actually just one of our certified dogs on our last two shows, so check those out if you haven't yet. For the Diamondbacks, he had a walk-off hit last night against Colorado. They won 2-1. Cleveland ended up completing the four-game sweep of Detroit as we power through our news for last night to get you our interesting updates here. And the rest of the show, we're going to find out who today's Buzzkill and our next certified dog. Let's keep it rolling. Cleveland complete the four-game sweep of the Tigers. Man, Tigers are not doing well. Them and the Cubs are kind of struggling right now. It's pretty tough to see. Rough times out in north side of Chicago and in Detroit. Cleveland beat Detroit 3-1. Dylan Digler hit his team-leading 9th home run. He's having a pretty good year, is the young catcher. The Blue Jays shut out the Yankees to split that series. Really dominating pitching by Toronto the last two games. Mets beat Washington Nationals 2-1 thanks to two more RBIs by Bo Bichette. He's looking good. David Peterson got out of a few jams, and the Mets bullpen pitched 4 shutout innings, with Devin Williams earning the save. Would like to hear that a little bit more from Devin Williams. Ronald Acuna, I know some injury news here. Man, he just came back too. Ronald Acuna had an early exit from last night's game from the Braves with what was pain in his left thumb, so hopefully not too much pain swinging the bat there. That's always something to keep an eye on and something that he struggled with before. We had a little bit of breaking news earlier today, not as much now. Trevor Story for the Red Sox out indefinitely with the hernia. Man, another rough injury for Trevor Story. We're hoping for that story to get a little better for him. We wish him the best. All the best to Trevor Story. Man, what a great player. I already can't even, just like yesterday already, that he was like he was just a young kid. Chicago Cubs are calling up their number 2 prospect Pedro Ramirez after they placed Matt Shaw on the 10-day IL with tightness in his back. Kind of disappointing season for Shaw so far. Still very young. He's only hitting .242 with 3 home runs. He was very popular in a lot of dynasty leagues, as far as like in a non-keeper draft. Not, I think maybe if 10 people you knew had him on their team, maybe 5 of them kept it, and 5 of them didn't. People are a little divided on Matt Shaw. Jury's still out on him. Tightness in Matt Shaw's back puts him on the 10-day IL for the Cubbies. Interesting move here. The Mets designate former All-Star closer Craig Kimbrell for assignment. They're calling up prospect Jonah Tong from AAA, the Canadian Cannon, in a corresponding move. Jonah Tong is actually pitching in relief for the Mets against the Marlins right now. It's 2-1 Marlins in the top of the 8th. That will be a final score probably by the end of this video, but we are going to hit you with the live score update, so we're always up to date for you here, working hard day and night. Just know that. Not a great year at AAA Syracuse for Jonah Tong, though, real quick. He's 1-3 with the 1.37 whip, so we're looking for him to continue some of the magic he had a little bit last year as the youth movement is on full swing for the Mets and a couple other teams. Matter of fact, the Minnesota Twins are calling up their 22-year-old outfield prospect Gabriel Gonzalez, but it is generally believed he'll only be up while Tristan Gray is on the paternity leave. One thing of note here that kind of matters a little bit, Gabriel Gonzalez, his first taste of the major leagues he's about to get. He's only batting .216 in AAA St. Paul. 8 home runs, though, so definitely cooking with a power guy up there in Minnesota. Gabriel Gonzalez, welcome to the show. Garrett Cole makes his long-awaited debut tonight. That's happening as we speak, actually, for the Yankees in the Bronx against Nick Martinez for the scorching hot Rays. That's an intriguing matchup that's going on right now. 20 career starts against the Rays. Gerrit Cole is 5-7 with a 3.45 ERA. That's interesting. Yandy Diaz is 3.18 lifetime against Gerrit Cole with an 8.75 OPS and 44 at bats. Wow, pretty nice little size right there. Dandy Yandy, known to hit Gerrit Cole a little bit. Let's see if he did today. Astros just now gave the Cubs their 6th straight loss. That's official. Man, 6th straight loss for the Cubs. That's going to bring us, on the flip side, to our heat check going off that cold streak. We're going to hit another one as we hit our heat check now. Who's hot? Who's cold? Starting with, of course, our Buzzkill. We have to have one, unfortunately, and we all know one. Just, not bringing much life to the party, kind of, not fitting the mood right now, messing up the feng shui. Everybody's having a good time. We got music going. Everybody's hanging out in the pool, and then they come. Hey, anybody want to play a board game? It's like, Buzzkill. That's what we got going on right here, and sometimes it even gets worse than that. Trust me. Today's Buzzkill is 26-year-old first baseman out of Arizona State. Pretty high draft pick. He came with a lot of buzz. OPS right now at 642. That could be worse, but it also could be better. Now he's now batting 194 below the Mendoza line. 6 hits in the last 12 games doesn't sound all that bad, but only 2 of those were extra base hits. And the 194 batting average, not great. Don't want to be right there right now. This is harder than it looks. He did have the home run 3 days ago, his 7th of the year. It's Spencer Torkelson of the Tigers. They've been wanting more out of him for years now. He does have the 230 home run seasons. So he's got it. His home runs, he's got 7. Like, he could definitely hit 30, but maybe with you want to see with at least a 240, 245, 250 batting average to go with those home runs for it to be okay, we have a legit power hitter with us now. So we're going to look for Spencer Torkelson to get back on track in Detroit. The 6 hits in the last 12 games, but in that span, those 12 games, he struck out 18 times. 18 strikeouts the last 12 games, batting 194. That's definitely not going to help his average. It's definitely going to hurt you if you have him in a points league right now. That's frustrating. That can pile up. And it's definitely going to lead to one thing, him being today's Buzzkill. Sorry, Spencer Torkelson, you are our Buzzkill. All right, that's over with. We're going to pick up the mood now a little bit, pick things up, get things going in the right direction. As I say, these are human beings at the end of the day. Keep it positive, keep it professional. They're doing the hardest thing in sports. We're going to pick up the mood now and find out who is our certified dog. Tremendous season for the center fielder so far out of Stockbridge High School down in Georgia. 11 home runs on the year, batting .298. Pepper in 3 stolen bases right there. It's Michael Harris of the Braves. He's really hitting his stride again after hitting over .290 his first 2 years of the league. I think this is only maybe his 5th year, still not 30 years old. Michael Harris, 2 home runs last night, huge. That was a pretty nice night for the Braves. They crushed the Marlins again. They're handling the Marlins pretty good this year. As we got our last licks coming up right now, update on that. And before we get out of here today, we're not going to take up too much of your time. But Michael Harris, our certified dog, 2 home runs last night in the 1st and in the 9th inning. So he was focused start to finish. I love to see that. We're going to get, one more little piece of news actually happened here with the Yankees and Jose Caballero. We're going to get to that in a second, actually. I didn't want to forget that and hit a foul ball. If we hit a foul ball on anything, forget something, mess something up, please let us know in the comments. Michael Harris, 2 home runs last night, first in the 9th inning, start to finish, locked in, baby. Michael Harris, the last 3 games for the Braves, 6 hits with 3 home runs. Say less. That's all I need to know to solidify this. Michael Harris, you are our and today's certified dog. All right, that was pretty good. Certified dog, Michael Harris, Buzzkill, Spencer Torkelson. Keep it positive, keep it professional. That was pretty good. All right, last licks now before we let you guys get out of here. The Yankees have, as I just saw, Yankees have reinstated Jose Caballero from the IL. They are considering Anthony Volpe for second base. I've had my eye on that situation for a little bit now. We're going to see how that shakes out. The Angels did a couple of things, actually. They optioned Josh Lowe. Man, he's been struggling. Down to AAA for a little bit to sort things out, and they placed Yoan Moncada on the IL. More details on that injury in a little while. Kodai Senga made his first rehab start for the Mets down in Port St. Lucie today. Didn't go so bad. Please, if you haven't yet, like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share it with anybody who you think is going to be a fan of baseball or already is, or in fantasy. We do both here. Fantasy baseball, MLB, prospects, risers, fallers, it all happens here. Looking forward to our first home run derby. Looking forward to our first all-star game with you guys, and definitely, especially for my fantasy people, a lot of rankings and a lot of data that we're going to talk about in the offseason. It's going to be nuts. Quick live score update for you here before we get out of here. It's 1-0 Yankees in the 8th. It's 2 over the Rays, with Rays hot streak in danger right now. They're going to take more than that, though. Miami Marlins up on the Mets 2-1. That's in the 8th. It's 2-1 Atlanta over the Nationals. 3-1 Blue Jays over the Pirates. Those are in the 7th. Also in the 7th. 7 for the Twins. 6 for the Bo Sox. In the 6th, no score in Seattle and Kansas City game. The Orioles are up on the Tigers. Man, poor Tigers. 6-4 in the 6th. And in the bottom of the 5th, in Milwaukee, it's the Brewers 5, the Dodgers 0. Wow. All right. Brewers 5, Dodgers 0. One of our last score updates for you. Man, the Brewers, they're I'm going to say the Brewers farm system is probably the best in baseball right now. I'm really liking what the Brewers are what they're doing. Obviously with Bryce Terang, with Logan Henderson. I don't want to say too much because we're kind of actually gonna take a look in one of our videos coming up of some of the farm systems we like, and maybe a couple that are kind of on the cusp. I mentioned in our last video, I do like some players the White Sox have coming up. We're going to get to some other teams and really check out like the development system, A-ball, AA, AAA, and see which of these farm systems are really tops in Major League Baseball. And we're also going to find out some prospects in there that for our dynasty leagues, we got to have. That's going to do it for us today on this Friday night, folks. We're going to wrap it up. Quick, short little update video for you here. Thank you so much. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with anyone who's interested in baseball, any player or team we didn't cover or talk about. We'll try to get to it in our next video. Let us know. We'll throw some positive vibes back your way. If you please, we really appreciate all the love and support. It means more than you know. We have nothing to hide and everything to gain with you on our side. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. For Buzz in the Box, I'm Mauro Bazzario. We had a great time. Bye for now. Catch you next time.